Yo, this is Mike, Ringmaster of the Imagination Circus, and I'm back for the new reaction to Season 9 of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. First episode, the beginning of the end. A fitting name, considering this is the last season. And that just makes me sad. However, I shall react to this with the same vigor and excitement and intrigue and, what's the word? This always happens to me. Insight. That's the one. Insight, as I always do. So, I should be able to do just fine. Now, outside of that, I have, of course, heard some rumors concerning Gen 5. Yeah, Gen 5. And while I am a little concerned that they're going to change up some things, I'm willing to give it a shot. I've heard some rumors. I'll leave it be. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to look further into it until we get an official trailer. Who knows whether that'll happen. I know they've been working on it for a while. And frankly, I wouldn't be entirely surprised if Hasbro just decided to drop the new series right after the end of this one. But hey. We still got a while left. This is only the beginning. So, let's enjoy, shall we? I'm certainly excited. I hope you are too. Let's go. And 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, we're starting off some running and flying in the case of Spike. I like how Twilight was mostly running there. And also, wow, that was a dynamic entrance into Canterlot.
Every pony got an urgent summons to the castle with no explanation?
Ooh.
Yep, I just love a good mysterious summons. What's it about?
Urgent summons, okay, so that is mysterious. Also, I like that Spike and Twilight were apparently the last ones there. You would think they'd almost be the first ones, but no.
Don't you think you're being a little paranoid?
Why else would the princesses send scrolls in such a hurry? Good point. They'd know better than to make us worry. Plus, I like it when he runs so fast, the walls get all blurry.
I love a good meta joke. I always do. That was good. Also, Pinky, take this a little bit more seriously.
Girls, thank you so much for coming.
Oh, God.
What's wrong? What can we do?
That's going to be happening a couple of times, unfortunately.
Everything's perfect.
Of course it is. Because why would we expect there to be what we expected?
With all due respect, Majesties, you might want to save your urgent summons for matters that are a bit more, well, urgent.
Well, there is more to it. Equestria is currently enjoying its longest period of harmony in recent years.
And it's all thanks to you, Twilight. And your friends, of course.
Who, us? Oh, sure. It's about time you noticed. Thank you.
Because of your efforts, there's been less and less for us to do.
So, after much consideration, my sister and I have decided it is time for us to retire.
Breaking news!
Also, Discord! Long time no see!
So many questions. Who will take over? Who will run Equestria? Will it be someone tall, dark, and handsome? Or will it be the Lord of Chaos?
I like to point out that Discord does not consider himself any of those things he just brought up.
Oh, fine. Go with the obvious choice.
Oh my God! Okay. Oh, also, let's watch the intro in case there's actually some sort of change. I don't expect there to be, and so far it doesn't look like there is. But you never know. Yeah, so far the intro's animation. And of course the song hasn't changed. 9 years and this stupid song is exactly the same. Yeah, seriously, no, the animation hasn't changed. You'd think they'd change it up a little bit for the end of the series, but no, the animation for that part looks exactly the same. Man, can you believe that? Alright, yeah. So I got a little bit. So, okay, so I mean, as soon as I, like, heard them talk about how much the main six were gonna be responsible for the peace in Equestria and how well everything's going, I kind of figured that, that this is where they were going, that they were going to retire. Although that dramatic pause from Celestia was like, oh yeah, that was great. I love that. But seriously, I figured that this is where that was going, but oh my god, the dramaticness. Then Discord comes up, and of course, like, yeah, like they were gonna leave things to you, Discord. Like, we saw what happened last time when you were in charge. Though, to be fair, I like how he went with tall, dark, and handsome, and then said, will it be the Lord of Chaos? Like, apparently Discord does not consider himself any of those things. I mean, at least he's self-aware. Though, knowing him, he was just making a joke, because he does run mostly on jokes and chaos. Regardless, though, this is a great way. This is, I mean, no wonder this is the name. I can only imagine. I mean, considering this is your basic two-parter, at least as far as this series is concerned, I'm really curious where this is going to go. But because it's like, this is a two-parter, this cannot be the whole conflict. So something must really go wrong. I really have no idea. And I'm usually pretty good at sussing stuff out. Like, I knew they were about to say they were retiring and going to leave Twilight in charge. I figured as much. But honestly, I didn't expect things to go exactly quite like this. Like, mostly because, well, I mean, I should have. I saw it coming as I watched the episode, but I really didn't anticipate this, and I still have no idea what's going to happen with the rest of the episode. Because it's like, oh my god, this is great, but like, where are we going with this? So I'm so already off to a great start. I'm super excited, and also, oh yeah! I like the faces, the way the scene was done, the princess's reactions, the pose. Oh man, everything about that whole scene. Even Discord coming out of nowhere with everything. Perfect. Mwah! Très magnifique.
You're retiring?
And Twilight is freaking out, as to be expected.
Of course we can. I, for one, am looking forward to a little R&R. Maybe a trip to Silver Shoals.
And you want
That
me
sounds like
to
an
take your
interesting place. Also, as I said, Twilight is freaking out, which is to be expected. And honestly, if you can't freak out when your mentor and her second-in-command decide to retire and leave you in charge of a whole country, when can you freak out?
Over the years, we've watched you grow. You faced task after task, challenge after challenge.
Countless adversities. Yeah. We get it.
This is when I like Discord the most, when he's doing the point, like making those kind of
We're ready
jokes.
to do what you do.
Oh, of course you are. I realize this is a lot to take in, but...
Nope. Makes perfect sense. We're awesome. Does this mean we get all your powers? Ooh, I call dibs on showing up in every pony's dreams. You can't be ready to step into their horseshoes just like that.
Well, if the princesses think it's time to retire, we're not a bad choice. We always have Equestria's best interests at heart.
That's a fair point, which should be taken into consideration when we have a roundtable discussion.
Well, I'm in. Darlings will all need to
I appreciate their enthusiasm. I think Twilight is right to be concerned this time. Come on, guys.
As long as we all have each other, I'm sure we can.
Seriously, when even Fluttershy feels this is a good idea, I know it's a bad idea. Because... Oh, God, Spike, don't back this up! This is a terrible idea!
If you're all on board, I guess I am too.
Look, I do think they'll be ready someday. They're great. No doubt. In a whatever kind of government it would take that has a council consisting of 7 individuals,
We just
okay,
need a few
fine.
days to put together a little ceremony.
A few days? But that's so soon! Shouldn't there be some sort of training program that lasts weeks, no, months, if not years?
Everything you've gone through over the years has been a training program.
Okay, but there's gotta be a guide or a rule book?
Yes, I have it right here. How to Rule Equestria by No Pony Make Pretend Smith.
The friendship journal you wrote yourselves is a better guide than any we could provide.
We have the utmost confidence in you, and we hope you'll have the same in yourself.
Have you met Twilight? I wouldn't say confidence is her problem, but she held a hell of an anxiety thing. The two are not mutually exclusive.
I am not confident about this at all.
Well, that's what I thought. I was being sarcastic before. What? This is all so predictable. Now's the part where you all tell little Sparkle here that everything is going to be fine, but she won't believe you. Oh, I don't need to be here for this.
No, you don't, but I do enjoy your meta commentary, man. Come on, stick around, because you're right on point.
To figure out. It's all happening so fast. I think I need some. Okay, I'll feel much better.
Once you make a plan?
Oh, wow. It's like you...
Knew you were going to react this way? We did.
Classic twilighting. Twilighting?
Okay, first of all, that pinky
Maybe
face
a
and that
bird?
statement was hilarious.
It's
Oh
not
my god, the
bad.
faces are
We
so
just
on
know
point
we have a
already!
process.
Man, if they, I wish they had this
You get in
animation,
there, so
like,
you're like, no! But then you pace, and you charge, you worry.
man, they're getting as
You
meta
go
as
in
freaking
twilight,
Discord!
and we'll be here for you.
I love when shows do this.
You're all
It's,
acting so calm, but this is a big deal. What do we do if something big happens and the princesses aren't there to help? If you think about it, they literally almost never help.
Huh.
And we still always win! Like when Sombra almost took back the Crystal Empire, or when Chrysalis pretended to be Cadence, or when Kira came back and absorbed all the magic, or the other time Chrysalis tried to take over, or with Cozy Glow in the school! Am I missing anything?
Pony of Shadows.
Starlight when she was evil.
Discord when he was evil?
Do Flim and Flam count?
See? We've almost always done things without the princess's help. Which makes sense now, because it was all just training for you to take over.
And it worked. I mean, if you think about it, there hasn't been a single villain that we couldn't defeat. Phew.
and you had to say it. And
One
here's,
day, you'll see.
it's been a while. Hello, Chrissy. What's up?
And they will pay for
Are you still talking to yourself? You're definitely still talking. I knew it! You're still talking to yourself. Also, are you really just firing and like, burning the image? Oh, look. Finally! I knew it! I knew this was where it was gonna go. A team-up. Tyrick, Cozy Glow, Chrysalis. I knew this is where it was going. Oh, I should have brought that up before I started the video, because then...
Sculpture from over there.
Yes! She literally just teleported them out of Tartarus for, like, it was nothing! That was way too easy! What did she need to learn to do that? That was amazing. And what is that? That's some dark crystal. Wait, is it? Oh my god! Is what? Sombra? Are you shitting me? We get Sombra too? This is the ultimate. Unbelievable.
Lord Tyrick.
A changeling? See? She gets it.
Chrysalis, queen of the changelings. Or at least I will be, when I'm restored to my rightful place. Why did you summon me? What do you want?
Ah! Oh, golly. We didn't bring you. I thought you freed us from Tartarus.
Tartarus? Whoever pulled you from there must have been some pony very powerful indeed. King Sombra, you have returned. Why did you bring us here?
Man, I thought you were dead. No! Is that Grogar? Are you shitting me? Is that freaking Grogar?
It was I. You may call me Grogar.
Are you shitting me?
The Grogar?
I thought that you were a legend.
I've heard of you.
Huh?
I assure you, I am very real. And you have all been brought here as part of my plan to rid Equestria of Twilight Sparkle and her friends once and for all.
Unbelievable. And yeah, okay. Quick thoughts on this part. Okay, so I thought it was going to be Sombra. I think I had heard about it, but I completely forgot that Sombra was supposed to come back. One, I pretty much figured that the final arc, if not the... I mean, I figured this would be the finale, but if this is an arc for the entirety of the final season, then I have no complaints about it, because I think it's a brilliant way to go. I figured that there was going to be a team-up between at least Chrysalis, Tyrick, and Cozy Glow. Mostly because they were the only villains that came to mind, and I had completely forgotten that I'd heard that Sombra was coming back. But Grogar? I didn't see Grogar coming. I had no idea. But I'd heard about him years ago. I think he was from G1 or 2. No, definitely 1, because G2, no. But I did not think they were going to bring back Grogar. Also, I like that they've all, like, well, mostly they've heard of him. Also, how did he resurrect Sombra? Because Sombra basically was destroyed. So, my mind, Sombra died, got resurrected. No doubt in my mind, that's how it happened. And I love that the question is, how is this team up going to go? Because they've all got threats. Like, Sombra was not whole of body when he got destroyed the first time, but he's got some potent magic, obviously. He clearly knows a thing or two about magic. Chrysalis mostly worked as a tactician when she actually had her army backing her up, almost winning twice. So clearly, that's her strength. Cozy Glow is also a very adept manipulator, and as for Tirek, he's powerful and can suck up magic, and clearly also knows a thing or two about it. So I'm really curious about what Grogar's plan is, but this makes me very happy. I figured, like, as soon as they said, there hasn't been something we couldn't handle, I knew this is where that we're going. The question is, again, is this where the series... Is this a threat? I assume this is going, like, the culmination of this plan is going to come out in the finale. They're not going to blow their load this early. Pardon the crude metaphor, but they're not. It's just too early. Even with this two-parter. So they're definitely gonna wait. They're gonna set some stuff up, maybe foreshadow some stuff. They definitely learned with this. This is something. They've basically been setting this up all the way since the finale of Season 2, when Chrysalis got away, and then she got away again. It's perfect. It's so perfect. I mean, literally, I could not be happier. I love it! Hey.
I am so sorry, but the name Grofar? It just doesn't ring any bells.
Grogar! I have been away too long if my name no longer strikes fear into the heart of one so tiny. Perhaps a demonstration of power is in order?
Okay, that's always good. Oh. That's a lot of magic for one bite.
Grogar is ancient and extremely powerful. The land that would become Equestria was a mere collection of farms and pastures until he declared himself emperor of all he saw. I remember hearing tales of his tyranny when I was young.
I have also heard of the first emperor of Equestria, the father of monsters.
I gave life to the foulest of creatures and allowed them to run wild, taking what they wanted and destroying the rest. My reign was a glorious, fear-soaked epoch of darkness in Equestria.
Ha! Until Gusty the Great rose up and banished you.
That fool believed taking my bell would defeat me, but she only weakened me temporarily.
Who?
Tirek is really old. No offense, you look great. But if he knew about you when he was young, we have super different ideas about what temporarily means.
Silence! I've spent millennia gathering power, biding my time, waiting for the perfect opportunity to seize control of Equestria. And watching all of you. I've seen each of your humiliating defeats at the hooves of 6 puny ponies. And you know why they've always bested you?
Because they cheat.
Because they are annoyingly lucky.
I'm just a kid, so...
It is because they work together. Where one is weak, another is strong, and thus unified, they are a formidable force. But we shall use their own strategy to defeat them.
What are you suggesting?
I suggest nothing. I demand that you join me, and together Equestria.
I mean, to be fair, that's a good plan.
I don't do ours. I only do mine. I will take back the Crystal Empire on my own, and I...
Please, Sombra, you were barely a presence last time.
Such confidence. Go. Try to take back your kingdom. I shall send you there myself. If you prevail, you may keep it. But when you fail, you will...
Oh, I see how this is gonna go.
And if I refuse this deal?
Then I shall return you to the darkness from which you were summoned.
Fine. But this is a waste of time, as I will crush those who defy me. I will defeat all who get in my way.
I advise the rest of you to...
Okay, so I see how this is gonna go.
Well, working together sounds an awful lot like making friends, so... You two are in luck, because I know all about that!
I love Cozy.
You in here? With
But
school closed
clearly
summer,
what's
I
going to
think
happen
Pony
is
would be
that
here.
dear old...
So much to do, not enough time? No!
Wow, okay, Twilight, I think you're overthinking this. I know there needs to be a lot of thought put into ruling. Also, going back to what's going to happen, clearly...
Stage of a total Twilight meltdown.
Oh, got it. Twilight?
Yes, best
Did
guidance
I write
counselor
down
is here.
eliminate redundant lists on my School of Friendship to-do list or my personal to-do list? Twilight! Ah! Starlight! Oh, good, you're here. I need to talk to you.
Okay.
Hang on. I had talk to Starlight written down on one of these. Just let me find it so I can cross it off.
Wow, you are twilighting hard.
You say twilighting too? Well, excuse me! But this is the first time I've ever been asked to run a whole kingdom.
You're right. You're right. So, what did you want to talk to me about?
Ah, here it is. I wrote it down. Starlight, you have blossomed into one of the strongest, smartest, most caring ponies I know, and I can't think of any pony better to leave in charge of my castle in the School of Friendship, so what do you think?
What? You want me to take care of the castle and run the school?
That is funny.
Yes.
Okay, so
I
basically,
can't.
yeah, I'll talk about it in a
I'm
bit,
ready.
but
Remember what happened the last time you left me in charge? And now you want me to do it permanently? What if I don't do the right things? What if...
Starlight, get a hold
man,
of
you two
yourself.
really are
You've risen to
similar.
every challenge you've ever faced. You can do anything you put your mind to. You've got this.
Wow, that sounded
And
real,
so do
exactly
you.
like what Celestia said to
See what I
her.
did there? You just said everything you need to hear.
Ha ha ha, nice try. But running a school and running a country are two very different things. Now, if you don't mind, I have 7,432 more things to take care of before I become the
No,
new
but
ruler.
seriously, that's basically exactly what Celestia said to you. So come on, also, come
It
on.
was a valiant effort.
Ha. Spike, your attitude, while hilarious. Oh yeah, King Sombra's coming back. This should be interesting, and he's full force this time, so it should be, he's definitely powerful on his own. I'll give him that much. The guards are actually trying. Good for them. Ooh, but they just don't have the power against this dude. Oh, crap. Wait, so those helmets from the dark future where he was in control were real? That's actually something he can do? I thought that was just a possibility based on a select possible future, but that's insane! Okay, let her out.
I thought you had her.
Jesus, be on point about your kid!
You won't get away with this.
Oh, but I already have. With the crystal heart now in my possession, there is nothing to stop me from ruling the Crystal Empire. Kneel before
Wow, he put a muzzle on a freaking toddler! I refuse to call her a baby at this point.
Long live the king.
I will say that I will give him credit. Sombra basically did take over the Crystal Empire like immediately with very little effort once he had his full body back. Also, from darkness whence I summoned you or something like that. Come on, he was dead. I mean, clearly that's what it means. The dude was literally in hell. Like, not Tartarus, which is clearly just a prison, but actual hell. Also, I see where this is going. Basically, Sombra's going to be an example. They'll see him get defeated like he always does when he's alone, and then the villains will team up and they'll plan. And the finale, their actual plan that Grogar has come together, will have come together, and it'll be perfect. I love it. I love it. Seriously, a hero team up is good, but when disparate villains from a single series come together for the first time, it is always fantastic. I love it. Oh, outside of that, so the way I see it, outside of that, now, I don't know if Twilight and her friends are still going to try and rule the kingdom after this, but if they do, I'm not against it. I am not at all against it. Like, if after winning this they decide, yeah, we can totally rule, and they do, and then something goes wrong, blah, blah, blah. But regardless, I will give credit to Grogar here. He's thinking wisely, because synergy and teamwork makes the dream work. I don't like the sound of that, but it does essentially explain it. When you work well together, you have the power. And if they would work together, they would have the power. It is fantastic, and I'm so excited! I really, really am. Though I will give credit to Sombra. Dude came in and he wrecked and he took control really quickly. He got in, took Flurry Heart hostage, which allowed him to take Cadence and Shining really easily. And you know what? What better way to handle the situation? Like, seriously, what better way to handle the situation? Of course, they managed to send a letter before they actually confronted him, which, of course, means word is out, and therefore the main six will come to save the day. So we'll see how this goes, but I'm just so happy. This is good.
Thanks for coming so quickly.
Sure thing. But if you're going to be the ruler of Equestria, you may want to work on your penmanship. This looks like it says, Cadence sent an emergency message, Sombra's back, and he's taking over the Crystal Empire.
That's exactly what it says.
But how is that possible? I thought the Crystal Heart had dispelled him into the ether.
I have no idea, but he's back, and it's up to us to save the Empire and my family. Shouldn't somebody tell Celestia and Luna?
Ooh, good point. One of us should probably loop in the real rulers of Equestria.
No. If we're going to run Equestria, we'll need to handle things like this on our own.
Oh, Twilight. Could this mean that you finally have the confidence to ascend to the throne like the princesses believe you can?
Maybe. Unless you'd consider taking care of Sombra for us?
Oh, no. You're absolutely right. You need to learn how to handle these things on your own. Ta-ta!
Handling things on our own is all well and good, but last time we defeated Sombra with the Crystal Heart. What if he has it already? How are we gonna stop him?
That's a very good point, actually. Oh, what if you got an idea, Twilight? I think she's got an idea.
With the elements of harmony. With those we can defeat any pony, even Sombra.
No. You didn't need the elements the last time you defeated Sombra. And I'm not sure that using them still counts as handling things on your own.
My family is in danger. I'm not taking any chances.
She's got a point.
Ugh, fine.
What's his problem?
Starlight.
He's a master of the meta, and he knows what you're doing wrong. Granted, I'm not sure you are doing anything wrong just yet, but I am worried. Because there's no way it's gonna be that easy as using the elements of harmony. Still, I appreciate that that's the first idea you came to mind, but I feel like you could have come up with something else, and you probably still will have to.
It's cute that you think that will do anything.
It might not, but they will.
Cavalry's here!
Nice.
How can I be surprised when I'm waiting to show all of you your greatest fear?
What is your greatest fears, Twilight? Because I'm really curious. Oh. Yeah, I guess that would do it. Your family and your friends all under his control. Oh, shit.
Twilight, how disappointing. Equestria was in your care, and you let it be destroyed.
Whoa! I didn't expect that. The last bit was a nice touch.
Fears?
We didn't need to defeat them. We just needed to face them long enough to distract you.
Oh, damn! Nice! Also, you used Spike in a freaking...
You think that'll do anything?
Wow, that was amazing. Your plan actually freaking worked! Seriously! And you didn't... that is brilliant. That is brilliant. Also, again, you used Spike to win! That is genius! Also, that must have been the quickest they ever defeated anybody! Also, yeah, the giant rainbow beam of destruction. Granted, I'm sure he was just teleported away by, Grogar, because there's no way he... Although, granted, it's entirely possible he would have let...
Really just wiped the castle with that guy.
Yeah. Nice. Wow, Cadence, look...
Thanks, Twilight.
That was an interesting face, Cadence.
And easy.
As magical battles go, that was a cakewalk. Cakewalk.
I handle this pretty well.
I shouldn't find that as funny as I do.
Does this mean?
I still don't feel like I'm 100% ready. But will I ever?
Knowing you, nope.
Nice.
I have you guys, and we have the elements.
Nice!
And together, we've never failed. We'll be okay.
Ha.
Once again, Equestria is safe. What should we do to celebrate? I vote for a cakewalk!
Oh, no. Okay, what's happening now? Was that the plan? Or the beginning of the plan? Oh my, the Tree of Harmony! No! No! Oh my god, they destroyed the elements of harmony! I'm sorry. You know, I got so invested, I actually forgot that was only part 1. I actually forgot that was part 1. It completely, like, I shouldn't have, but I got so invested. It seemed so complete. Like, where could they go from here? That was like, oh my god! Like, the finale part was great, but it was like, what? That was too easy. But no. And if this is actually Sombra's plan and he, quote-unquote, has not failed yet, then, oh my god, then this just makes it even more interesting that he hasn't, that this is a plan. He literally destroyed the Tree of Harmony and the elements of harmony. And oh, wait. What if this is still Twilight's greatest fear? What if she's still seeing the vision? What if that's what this is? What if that's the conflict of the two-parter? Her being there, and this is her true greatest fear. Oh, if that's it, I kind of hope I'm right about that. But also, nice way to end it. Also, can I point out, maybe that, man, if that invalidates the one time they actively use Spike to win, I'm gonna be disappointed. Seriously, destroyed the crystal, freed them, Cadence gets the damn crystal heart to where it needs to be. That was awesome. And it was still a cool sequence, even if it is just in her mind, but what if it is? Oh, I don't know yet, I'm so excited! And he's evilly laughing in victory, because of course, what else would he be doing? Everybody looks super shocked and distressed.
What just happened? The Tree of Harmony can't really be gone, can it? It can't be.
I mean, I'm still half convinced this is all just in Twilight's head, but still, even if it isn't, I'm really enjoying this.
The source of your power. Now that it's destroyed, nothing can stop me.
He's right. With the elements gone, I don't know how we can defeat him.
Then we'll just have to beat him the old-fashioned way.
They're trying at least, but Twilight has this, like... I love how Twilight's just distressed and isn't even trying. Like, everybody else is just... Yeah, no, the dude's ability to just sprout evil crystals out of the ground is really freaking useful. It seems to be his main trick, he's a one-trick pony, if you will. Ha, I couldn't resist. But seriously, though, it works.
The Crystal Empire. Wait, with you out of the way, I will rule all of Equestria.
No!
Oh, yes. And I think I know exactly where I'll start.
Don't you dare say it.
Your sweet little hometown.
You leave Ponyville alone!
Or what? Without your elements, it would be so easy to control you. But there's no point. My conquering Ponyville is already your greatest fear.
Again, still have... See, that only makes me think this is only in her head even more!
Harmony grew the elements. It kept the Everfree Forest under control. And now it's gone. Sombra will take over Equestria.
Again, this just keeps making it sound more and more like this is only her greatest fear!
I never thought I'd mess up this badly. What are you looking at me for?
This is usually when you say something funny to lift our spirits.
Sorry. Nothing about this is funny to me.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
That hurt.
I'm trying to be strong, but I just can't bear to think about poor Sweetie Belle under the spell of that monster. Or those sweet little cake twins.
Or Spike, or Starlight.
Or Angel, or any pony forced to do that monster's bidding.
What the? Twilight? What are you doing?
We can't just stay here. I don't have a plan, and I don't know what I'm gonna do once we get out. But we can't just sit here and let Sombra make slaves of every pony we love. Let me help. I'm faster. I like digging.
They should have just gone with that to begin with.
My hooves, duty.
Move over, y'all.
Serious.
Normally I wouldn't dream of digging, but right now, show me the money.
Nice. Also, yeah. Nice. Woo! They are out. I mean, really, that was the obvious solution to that problem, but that's only the first phase in the problem solving of the problems. You know, what with Sombra taking over and wow, he's already crystallized Ponyville. Oh no, Apple Blue!
It's me. Look at me, Sugar Cube. Twilight, you gotta free her. Please.
She's gonna try, but it probably won't work.
I can't. Without the elements, my magic isn't strong enough to stop Sombra's. Spike! Spike, where are you going? Starlight?
We must lay siege to Canterlot.
No, snap out of it! You're stronger
Lay
than
siege to
Canterlot.
Canterlot. I don't know why I find that funny, but I do.
I can't get it to stop! I can't get None of us can. We can't reach them.
Yeah, Pinky probably wouldn't hit. Wow, look at that evil cake.
He made them bake a black licorice fruitcake that says congratulations to our favorite Supreme Emperor King Sombra and green frosting. It's the ugliest cake I've ever seen.
Wow, black licorice fruit cake. That is disgusting. They literally came up with the most disgusting thing, and they already created a red velvet jalapeno omelet cupcake thing, and that still sounds more delectable than that cake.
Well, this is exactly what I was afraid of. Could anything else possibly go wrong?
Dude, do you have any sense?
With the Tree of Harmony gone, the Everfree Forest could grow out of control and threaten the town. Darling, that's oddly specific.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's just bad. Really bad, honestly.
Even if we figure out how to defeat Sombra and bring every pony back.
No,
to
seriously, this has got to be the greatest fear, because the way they're just not thinking of a possibility to win is really terrifying to me, and really? Although if they somehow overcome this even in this weird delusion... Oh, gardening tools. Okay, if that's how we gotta do this, that's how we gotta do.
For our friends, for our families, for our home, for Equestria.
Also, what the hell? Why does Rainbow Dash get an axe? Everybody else has just plain gardening tools, and Rainbow Dash has a full-on axe. That's the funniest image I can think of. Also, you want to use plain citizens? What is the entire Apple family and the CMC the ones in the front line right behind Sombra? That's ridiculous. I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't want anybody. I mean, to be fair, actually, that's not a bad choice, but still, it's weird. Also, Big Mac would be a great battering ram. This is great. Oh, that's right. They retired. Though, to be fair, I don't think the castle would be this empty.
Fled. Celestia and Luna are too cowardly to even stand.
You know, I gotta tell you, I don't know if I like this voice more or less than the one he had, the one with his 1 or 2 spoken lines last time we saw him, but I kind of like this voice for Sombra. It's very, wow, they no, I guess they... Yeah, no, that would get overwhelming after a while if you didn't have a, like, this is basically the Band-Aid equivalent of things. Where did she even get that? That makes me even think it's more of a delusion, because where, did she run all the way to Sweet Apple Acres for that thing?
We have to keep trying.
God, Twilight is looking more and more distressed, and it's kind of scary to me. Like, look, the bag's under her eyes. Where have you two been? Took you forever.
I know we're supposed to be able to handle things on our own, but I've never been happier to see 2 ponies in my whole life.
No pony is meant to handle this on their own.
Star Swirl, the Tree of Harmony, it's...
I know. I alerted the princesses as soon as I could. I felt it when it happened. Like part of my essence just ceased to be.
I know what you mean. I'm sorry.
Don't be. I've more than enough magic in me to keep the Everfree Forest under control.
You can do that?
The pillars and I planted the Tree of Harmony. Who do you think kept the forest under control before it did?
Huh. Damn.
It will take time, but with the princess's help, I can keep it at bay.
Which means it's their job to handle Sombra. Yeah, I like that. I can live with that. If this is really happening, then this is awesome. The combined might of 2 alicorn princesses and the greatest wizard in all of equestrian history.
Control of all of our friends.
We've left Canterlot defenseless. Twilight, you must go. Defend Equestria. And we shall contain the forest.
At least now we're back to just one problem.
Yeah, but Twilight still looks grim as all heck. Wow. Wow, that is like more or less everybody they know. And even the people they're just acquaintances with. That's like everybody.
Fight our way through our friends? Not if I can help it.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like Rainbow. She would try to bypass the problem, and of course there's the... Yeah! This is bad.
Okay, guess we need a different plan.
Twilight? I don't know. I'm not prepared to fight against the citizens of Equestria. I guess that's one more thing I'm not ready to do.
Well, we better figure out something quick, because none of them seem to have a problem with it.
Yeah, this is a great pain in the butt already. Hey, Fancy Pants! That looks so weird with him at the heading the charge. Like, huh. Huh. See?
We promise we'll let y'all out as soon as we can.
See, that wasn't so bad. Granted, those were probably not the toughest individuals. See, now those guys look actually kind of tough and dangerous. I mean, they're still mostly the modified castle guard, but still. Better than, like, they're definitely better than just plain citizens. I mean... Yeah, just come on, like a couple of non-lethal solutions. It's not that hard.
Them off isn't what we need anyhow. We need to get inside.
We can't just leave them here, all possessed and sombrified. What do we do, Twilight?
I don't know, but we can't stay here. I'm sorry we couldn't help our friends, but I didn't know what else to do.
At least we're inside.
Yeah, all we have to do now...
Twilight is saying, I don't know what to do so many times. I kind of want to smack her, like, real hard. It's getting to me in the worst way.
Oh my, no elements, no princesses? Seems like you're in a bit of a pickle. Or are you in more of a jam?
Discord, what are you doing here?
Well, I was going to hang these up all over the castle to celebrate your coronation, but apparently it's a bit premature.
I'm so glad to see you. We could really use some all-powerful Lord of Chaos help right now.
Moi? Oh, I couldn't possibly.
Poot, what? Is that a curse now? Also, wait, are those female guards? I mean, maybe I just haven't been paying attention, but since when have there have been female guards? I'm happy about it, but seriously, I don't think I remember there being any.
The best protectors of Equestria you can be.
A little less talking and a little more helping.
That looks delicious.
Thank you, Discord.
Like really
I
freaking
don't know
delicious.
What we'd do without you.
Now I'm just really... No, seriously, man, what's happening? That look from Discord was weird.
Sombra, time to give up the crown.
Here to fight the good fight with nothing but your wits? Admirable, but foolish.
Well, I guess it's on me to be the MVP today. I was betting on you, and I do hate being wrong. Although, if you think about it, I am your friend, so maybe you win because friendship wins? Although Fluttershy should get most of the credit for that. She's my favorite.
Well, you admit it at least. Or did Discord... I feel like he just...
Discord!
Not even the Lord of chaos can stand against me. I am truly the
You know, I feel like he did that just to teach them a lesson. I could be wrong, but I feel like he purposely took that blow just... Which means his physical body is still vulnerable if he doesn't use his magic to defend himself.
Discord! I'm so glad you're okay. We can't beat him without you.
You couldn't beat me with him either.
It would appear that you're on your own. I have nothing left to give.
That's it then? We're doomed?
Of course you are. I can't believe it's taken you this long to realize it. Now,
I mean, they got here this far, and they only...
this clutter in my throne room.
Now they're angry.
Listen to me.
This is very much a Coulson in the
You don't
Avengers
need
moment
the
for me.
processes, and you certainly don't need the elements.
Down to him not actually
Fluttershy,
dying or something.
You will always be kind. Applejack, you will always be honest. Rarity, you'll always be generous. And Rainbow Dash will be loyal as can be. Pinky will always bring laughter wherever she goes. And Twilight, you are and always will be the embodiment of magic. You lost sight of what's in front of you. You're here together, willing to give everything you've got for Equestria. Nothing and no pony can ever take that away from you, because that's who you are.
So dramatic. If I wasn't totally convinced that he's playing that in this scene, I would be a little, I would be taking it more seriously and maybe a little.
Time again that the real magic is the six of us working together. With these girls by my side, I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of what you can do or how much power you have.
Should be.
You may knock us down, but we're gonna get back up again.
Nice. That is.
And again.
She keeps blocking him.
And again.
She's.
As long as we're together, we will never stop trying to defeat you. For our friends. For our families. For our home. For Equestria.
No, this can't be possible. Your magic can't defeat mine. I destroyed the source of your power.
You can't destroy our friendship, Sombra. And we keep telling bad guys.
But y'all just don't seem to remember.
Friendship is magic.
I mean, to be fair, Cozy Glow seemed to understand that, but she seemed to lack the understanding of what actual friendship was. Regardless, still. Regardless, they won. I'm still not completely convinced that isn't all just in Twilight's head and that, like, Discord somehow infiltrated, but if this is real, then that was still pretty epic. And at the very least, Discord definitely wasn't seriously injured by an attack.
Oh, do you want more juice?
Only if it's not too much trouble.
Discord, stop milking it like a dick. Come on, man.
And 2 cherries. No, actually, make it 3. And maybe some donuts.
I see you've made yourselves at home.
Celestia, Luna, I know what you're gonna say. I should have called on you as soon as I knew how dangerous it was. A good leader knows when to ask for help, and I didn't. And because of me, the Tree of Harmony was destroyed. Equestria deserves some pony much better than me as its leader.
You're right.
Oh?
About one thing. A good leader knows when to ask for help. But a great leader has the courage to admit when they've made a mistake, and the strength to make it right. Today, you've proven to me beyond any doubt that you will be a great leader.
Will be?
Luna and I have decided it may have been a bit unfair to thrust this upon you without giving you the time you need to prepare.
Oh, thank goodness. I really wasn't ready.
Not ready? So Twilight's not taking over? This was all for nothing? I pretended to be very hurt and gave one of the most convincing speeches of my...
Pretended?
Of course, you don't think some would-be king could actually hurt the Lord of Chaos, do you? Anyway, as I was saying, I pretended to be very hurt to convince you that you didn't need anything but yourself to be the incredible leader I know you can be. And now it's not happening?
It will, but when she's ready.
How can she not be ready? What a waste of a perfectly wonderful speech! Oh, honestly, I don't know why I even bother.
So, he could have ended the whole Sombra thing whenever he wanted. But he didn't because he cares. That's Discord for you.
He sure has a weird way of being supportive.
Super odd dude.
I heard that.
Coming from you, Pinky, that's hilarious.
Also, truth be told, Celestia and I had fun today, fighting side by side with Star Swirl for our home. It's been years since we've gotten to do what you girls do. You all make it look so easy.
Well, we are kind of an awesome team. Every adventure is heart-pounding. It's so rewarding. I'm up for anything, as long as it's with all of you. Life certainly hasn't been dull since we met.
Nowhere else I'd rather be.
We are pretty incredible together, and we would do anything for Equestria. I guess I know, when the time comes, as long as we're together, we probably... we definitely got this.
Damn straight. Seriously, also, Sombra, you got your butt kicked, as to be expected.
Now I'll say something nice about centaurs. T-Rex, you say something nice about changelings. And Chrysalis, you say something nice about ponies.
Never!
Let us hope the three of you will be enough for my plans.
And what of King Sombra?
Did he succeed?
Ha! I'd say he gambled and lost, but at least he can serve as a warning to those who doubt continuing with my plans, unless any of you have doubts.
Not I.
No, I'm good.
Then we shall join forces and work together to bring Equestria to its knees.
I genuinely found that really funny. Oh man, that was good. That was good. Okay, so my thoughts on this two-parter, just real quick. Okay, so it was a real hoot. I love the villains coming together. I love that we actually got a little bit of a focus on freaking Sombra, who's pretty dangerous on his own, who managed to destroy the Tree of Harmony and the elements on his own. So that's pretty impressive. And he nearly won. Hell, if Discord hadn't showed up, he would have won. And Discord could have defeated him on his own if he wanted to, but no. He gave a nice dramatic speech. Very much a la Deadpool, except in Deadpool's case, he was being funny deliberately, but he was actually going to die until Cable changed the past. I'm talking about Deadpool 2, of course. But very nice. Also, Grogar, man, I don't know. I don't know what plan he's got in mind, like what elaborate scheme, but it better be... I mean, especially since his people he's got under his control are Tyrek, Cozy Glow, and Chrysalis. I feel like Chrysalis is going to be the big problem. Also, Cozy was... I love how desperate Cozy is to make friends. Her philosophy hasn't changed at all. I love it. Oh, this is great. This is great. Also, we're definitely going to meet the person who took Grogar's bell. I didn't hear it very clearly, the name of the person, so I'll put it here. I've already put it in the video, what it was said, but I'm putting it here as well, just to be clear. I don't know how it's like, but yeah. Regardless, we're definitely going to see that person. We're definitely going to see the bell. I'm sure getting that back is going to be important. We're going to learn more. And also, apparently Grogar is way back. Like before, like he wasn't even defeated by Luna and Celestia. And also, yeah. Oh man, this episode was genuinely funny. All of the characters, villains included, had great moments. It was great for a number of reasons. The fact that Rainbow Dash got an axe when everybody else just got, like, who, I don't remember clearly, but which one had the damn rake? Because a rake is not a great weapon against magically endowed evil vines. The fact that, like, they got Star Swirl to show up for just a hot second, we got we got pretty much everybody. Even if we didn't get lines from everybody, we got pretty much everybody in this episode, and that makes me really, really happy. Mwah. And not to mention, Celestia and Luna did something. They haven't done it, and they acknowledge that they haven't done anything in a while, which makes me happy. I love a little bit of lampshade. It's fantastic. So yeah, I thought this was a really, really good premiere. I can't wait until we get more. I know the name of the next episode for next week. God. It's weird doing this, especially because you know, who knows how much change is going to happen with Gen 5, but at the very least, this might be the last time we're seeing these characters as this particular version of them. But you know what? This show has improved by leaps and bounds over the years. The animation has only gotten better. The writing has gotten tighter. And frankly, I think they can pull this off. So if whatever happens with Generation 5, I'm looking forward to it. And this was a real treat. And hell, we've still got another 24 episodes left. So I'm not complaining, because that's a lot. It really is. Even for most live-action television series don't have a season that long. Seriously, I never realized it, but MLP has got a lot of episodes for single seasons. It's kind of weird. You know what I mean? Am I the only one who thinks this? Then again, I don't know. That just seems a little odd to me. But regardless, this was good. I can't wait until next week. I hope you all enjoyed this reaction, everything else. And please, if you feel so inclined, come back to visit me, Mike, Ringmaster of the Imagination Circus, again in the future. Thank you.